Hello, everyone, and welcome back to LAX Poetic Society. Today, we will be having our discussion and the theme of the poem for today will be about global health. Once again, my name is Angelica Shen with the matrix number 205448 and is currently taking English linguistics.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Yeun Wen Shen, and my matrix number is 2056686, and I'm from music course. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Husna and my matrix number is 205419 and I'm taking Bachelor in Home Science Education. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nabilah Binti Zulkefli and my matrix number is 207060 and I am currently taking English linguistics.
Hello, my name is Nur Fatin Nazirah. I studied Human Development and Management Science course and I was in my first year.
Hello everyone, my name is Zulaikha. My matric number is 207178. I'm taking Bachelor in Consumer Studies.
So today we will be discussing about the poem written by Group 1. So for those who are in Group 1, please recite your poem and tell us the meaning and what inspired you to write this poem.
Okay, so I'll start from stanza 1. We heard of the new deadly virus. It called itself the coronavirus, claiming over 1 million lives globally and 100,000 victims daily. Poverty country got affected the worst, who don't know whether it's hunger or virus that is the worst. Even world leaders got infected by this curse, which is a proof that everyone can get the virus.
But even living who But even living with this global pandemic, some people still says that it is a gimmick. They spread their saliva and touching hands, increasing the risk of other people's life. Let's not forget what our politicians do, who only care when the election is due, meeting citizens from numerous states. They don't even care when the people's lives are at stake.
Sad to see our frontliners became the victim for how the coronavirus increased its daily victims. Lucky for us, the vaccine will be on the way because it hurts to see how many people gets taken away. So what inspired us to write this poem is that I read a lot of news and watch a lot of documents about the coronavirus, and I saw the devastating things that it can do to a lot of people, and not to mention it's not only that our country that got affected by it, but global all of the world got affected by it. So yeah.
So right now I will start to explain the meaning of stanza 1, which is, it says that there's a new dangerous virus that took people's life away and spread quickly throughout the world. This virus is called coronavirus and is super contagious because of how many people got infected by it. Then we will go to stanza 2. Its meaning there's a lot of third world countries like India, Brazil, and Indonesia that suffer today badly because of the virus. Since their government enforced a lockdown, they can't go to work. Hence, they can't earn any salaries, and this caused them to starve due not to having money to buy food. It also shows how dangerous the coronavirus is, since there's a lot of leaders like the president and prime minister have contacted the virus. Therefore, no one is immune from the virus.
And I will explain for the stanza 3 and stanza 4. Stanza 3 is, even with all the awareness that we got from the government and even from World Health Organization, there's still a people who doesn't believe that coronavirus exists. They think that it's just a hoax created by government. This kind of people tend to not follow the SOP and refuse to wear masks because of their selfish belief. Not only that, they continue to meet people without any social distance and not caring about other people's health, putting them in risk of catching the virus. For stanza 4, we can see this from the Sabah state election where our politicians go everywhere without wearing masks or has no social distance. They only care about the people vote them through the virus still exists. Many didn't even quarantine themselves after going back to their hometown. From those elections, the cases increased drastically that went from having several cases to hundreds.
And for the stanza 5, we can see that even the frontliners also count as a victim, because in this case they are the one who is treating all of the patients non-stop, and not only that, but they're also the one who have to make sure that everyone follow the SOPs, even though they got so much hatred from doing their work. And with the increasing amount of coronavirus, they have to work even harder in order to reduce the case. And yeah, and thankfully for us, scientists from around the globe have worked together in order to create the new vaccines, and they are right right now they are testing it and also sending it to the poor country so that they can also get the vaccine and cure from the coronavirus. Therefore, I think this could restore the global health because of how much the vaccine could impact the world.
Thank you, Group 1, for the poem. So, from for my personal thoughts, okay, my personal thoughts on this poem is that yes, every day we see the numbers of coronavirus cases increasing, not only globally, but we could also see it in our own country, Malaysia, where just now we have 1,000 over cases. So the consequences faced by our people due to the rapidly increasing amount of corona cases is really worrisome, especially for those of the working class families where they depend on their job as a source of income to buy food, to prepare food on the table, to be able to pay the bills for water bill, electricity bills. And moreover, we can see small businesses actually going bankrupt because of the virus since everyone needs to stay at home. They need to be social distancing, they need to be quarantined, they are not able to travel as they please, to go out. And if they go out, they are only supposed to be going out to go grocery shopping. So, besides that, the issue of election day in Sabah, as Syazwani said, yes, or any state actually can be carried out. I believe that we can carry out election, we can do election. But the thing is, you need to abide by the SOPs if you do the election. Wear your mask, do social distancing. If you want to take it a step further, use technology as a way for election, do election online, and so on. Um, And I truly believe that if we abide by SOPs that were introduced by the DKM, the number of corona cases would actually go down because Malaysia actually did it once where our coronavirus cases achieved the lowest number in like a few days. There were no new positive cases. But why now suddenly it spiked to 1,000 cases a day? So once again, I do hope and I do pray that people abide by SOPs so that the cases would go down and they would find the cure or vaccine for this coronavirus, because I want to be able to interact with new people, to see my friends again, to travel, to hang out, but most importantly, I want to be able to go back to no to step foot in campus in UPM, because although online classes for most is fun, it's convenient, but it's still it still cannot be physically attending class, because sometimes, especially for people like me who suffers from connectivity problems, it's really hard to understand what the lecturer is trying to say when you can't even hear what he or she is trying to tell you about the course. So yeah, that's my opinion.
As for me, I think that this poem is a good poem, and the structure of the poem is good because we can see it tell about the current global health issue, which is coronavirus. Like what Syazwani said on stanza 3, we can see a lot of people really don't care about the coronavirus. Like they don't follow the government instruction. Like we can meet each other and touching each other, but they are being selfish to do it because they think that coronavirus get exposed by touching to each other. And the stanza 4, I think that even the politician people know that they can do the election, but they still do it. Sorry. I think that even the politician people know that they can do the election, but they still do it because they think that they have the higher level. So what they do is right. So they didn't think about the folk. What will happen to the folk is they still do the election, and they've been selfish and didn't care about the others people. That from me.
In my opinion, I also think that we need to adhere to prescribed SOP because this virus can easily spread everywhere regardless of age and gender. We should spare the staff who try to treat the COVID patients. As a responsible person, we need to reduce or practice high social distance and high hygiene practice so that COVID-19 can be curbed. Let's stop coronavirus from spread and increase the number. So I think SOP. So I think we should so I think we should obey the SOP and let's keep let's keep let's keep us from COVID-19, safe from COVID-19. That's all.
Is there anything more to add?
I think I agree with everyone because this virus it can be curbed easily if all the people actually follow the SOP that was created by the World Health Organization and even got spread by and the government even tried to spread the awareness, but people are just too selfish to follow the SOP, even though it's only like wearing a mask and sanitize your hand. But I don't know, people just don't believe that it's a dangerous virus, so that's why they just do anything they like and just touching their hand, touching other people's hands, and not caring about the social distance. So yeah, I truly believe that it's easy to it's it can be easily reduced we can actually reduce the case easily. Yeah, that's all.
So, do we all agree that this poem actually touches about issue of global health that the people are facing today?
Yes.
Because although okay, our theme is global health. Although that this poem touches the issue of coronavirus, but we still have to take into consideration other health issues such as cancer or issues such as cancer or um, leukemia, any type of cancer actually, or other global health issues such as malnutrition that the children of Africa actually suffer. But overall, if we want to zoom into one aspect only, then yes, this poem does touches on that issue, and I agree with it. Are there any other opinions?
I
Yeah.
have my opinion.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Actually, uh, uh, except for the coronavirus, but we can see uh, the symptom for the dengue just similar to the coronavirus. We can see. So when sometime when people go to the hospital for the checkup, they think that they already affected by the coronavirus, but actually they just if affect from the dengue only because they have actually the similar symptom from coronavirus and dengue. That's all.
Sean, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, actually, from from what Syazwani just said just now, actually the death rate for getting dengue is even higher than coronavirus actually. So please don't just focus to prevent the coronavirus and then you get distracted from preventing the dengue happens. So yeah, that's all from me.
Yeah, actually, health issues like I said, cancer, viral flus, malnutrition. What else? Not the new, but recent cases of babies having what is that sickness? The one that hasn't been found in Malaysia in a very long time, but is now uh it's coming up again. Nobody knows. Okay. Polio. I remember it's polio. Yeah. Okay. So we still need to not only uh, focus on coronavirus, but we need to also focus on other global health issues. So that is all because our time is running out. Thank you for today's meeting, and I'll see you all in discussion 5.